Contestant number 7, Toastmaster Sheik Kader. Thirsty Radiator. Thirsty Radiator, Toastmaster Sheik Kader.
That was a great moment in my life when I passed my driving test after only 7 attempts. Slow and steady wins the race. In my case, the license. Then I approached a car dealer, Mr. Bagri. Bagri said, "Wallah, you are really lucky. I have a perfect car. It is cheap. Just 10 years old and ran only 200,000 kilometers. I purchased that car based on my pocket, not by. I did not have enough experience, but my car had. Understand? Toastmasters and fellow car owners, good afternoon. Horn did not work. Cultivating. All other parts made enough noise to clear the traffic. All cars have music system, but my car itself was a music system. Some people stopped my car, assuming it was a private taxi. While I drove through college, people thought it was an antique car rally. Whatsoever, I love my car. It was time to fulfill my burning desire. Go on a pilgrimage to Mecca by road. 4,000 kilometers. So what? I have my car. We set off on our historic pilgrimage. First few kilometers were pleasant until a sound came from the bonnet. No water in radiator. I filled water in radiator and went to a mechanic. He said, "You traveled by this car?" Radiator problem. पूरा सऊदी में spare parts नहीं मिलेगा. No spare parts. Fill water after every hour drive. Inshallah, you will reach Mecca. Oh, Bakri, you told me I am lucky and this is a perfect car. We continued our journey. While I was fulfilling my burning desire, my radiator showed its burning thirst for water. Pilgrims bring holy water while returning from Mecca. I am unique, as my wife always says. I carried water on my way to Mecca. Further again, I saw a car parked. I inquired, what happened? He told, I am going to Mecca, but the engine oil is leaking. I fill oil after every hour drive. Oh, Bakri, you are correct. I am lucky, only water. We continued our journey. We reached Mecca, close to Mecca, at 11 a.m. on a Friday. I wanted to perform the Friday noon prayer in Mecca. So I accelerated my journey. I chanted holy mass. I dwelled in divinity. And in the process, I forgot my radiator. My wife said some small was coming. I suspected my son. What was the last meal he had? My wife said, there was burning smell coming from bonnet. Engine was overheated. I filled water again and continued. Finally, I reached Mecca city. I could not drive inside Mecca city due to heavy traffic. So I parked the car in a small lane and rented a taxi. And I asked the taxi driver, is it safe to leave my car here? He looked at the car and at me. He looked at the car again and at me. This car, will anyone steal it? By mistake, if anyone takes, you are really lucky. I remember the name of the street. Finally, we reached Masjid Haram and performed a prayer. A long cherished dream came true. I forgot all my worldly concerns in prayers. Alas, I forgot the name of the street where I parked my car. We charged our car in all streets of Mecca city. My wife was so happy. After storing entire Mecca map here, we found the car patiently waiting for us. My wife was so upset. Such a husband and such a car were too much for her. She lamented that car was just good enough to warm up sandwiches on the radiator. We returned to Doga by religiously filling water. The prayer we performed in Mecca and the highly cooperative car will be in our mind forever. My thirsty radiator taught me, whatever be the difficulties, fulfill your burning desire. Dear friends, fulfill your burning desire. My son clearly understood the message. Whenever he plays with his toy car, he always carries a can of water.